and looking for inner stillness. Kind of just try to empty out for a moment, just let go. Nothing else that needs to happen right now. Just sit easy and be easy. And transitioning to that mind settling practice of yoga, settling the body, not making any efforts except just maybe letting the eyes close so the brain begins to settle and quiet. There's your breath. Check in, say hello. Take a gratitude breath for breath. And let's then bring a little bit more structure into our bodies just to support where we are. Make sure that your legs are comfortable, supported with blankets underneath you. Take your hands down to your legs so that your arms help support you. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Let's feel that expansive quality of breath. Breathe out. Feel it contract back to the center. The end of the exhale, gently bring your navel towards your spine. Keep that drawing in action at the navel and take a breath above that. So learning to create a little stillness in your low belly. Experimenting with a few breaths with that. Held from our center. Next time you breathe in, sit tall, open your eyes, and take your hands on either side of your neck. You can cross your hands, or easier is probably one hand on either side. Hook your fingers behind you and just pull forward and down into your trapezius muscle. Just trying to release with compassion around your neck. So these easy to squeeze trapezius, the upper back. One side at a time is nice, reaching across. Just give that a few moments of self-care. You can do little circles or just little squeeze and release. Mindful and positive. One more breath. Do something that feels nice. And then exhale, release your arms. Slowly bring your head over towards the right side, ear towards the shoulder. Ease forward and down. So over to the other side. Just go very slowly. And to the back, lengthen your neck, lift your chin a little bit. So just as you're comfortable. And then over to the right side again. Slowly towards center. Slowly towards the left. Take your hands back as you go back. So lift up your chest and lengthen your head and your chin back. And relax. Head centered and other way. Slow ear to shoulder left side. Ease towards chin towards the chest. Slowly to the right. Lengthen as you go gently back, lifting the chin, long neck. And one more time, taking some time. Let your eyes relax. Just tuning deeply into awareness of your neck muscles and your head. And just taking care of your body. As we come to that idea of back again, fingers forward, hands back, lift up your chest, lengthen your neck, gaze down towards your nose. And take one more deep breath with that heart lift. Press your hands into the earth, stretch your chest. And relax. Exhale. One more thing, reset in the legs if needed. Taking your less dominant hand today and touching your forehead with your first two fingers, lightly rest your fingers there. Just let the hand rest. The other hand relaxes in the lap. Close your eyes. Feel the breath move through the nose. So it moves past your fingers, past that third eye. And then close the right side, inhale from the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale right side. Exhale left side. Keep it nice and easy. One more time, a chance to stretch it a bit more if you like. Left to right, inhale left. Soft with your nose. Close left, exhale right. And let's change the other hand, coming up, taking that third eye point with the fingers. Starting on the right side now. Breathing in. Breathing out left side. Inhaling left. Feel your strong torso so your breath can flow. Exhaling right. Last one. Finish with that exhale to the left side. Take your fingers away from your face. Breathe a few times through both sides. Open-minded to what a deep breath is. What's a deep breath? Just letting it expand. Patient and gentle. And letting it release with that same attitude. So bring your hands to your center, or center line, nice and cleared by your breathing practice. Inhale deeply. Yoga is settling the mind into stillness. And now we move into our physical practice with the whole body. Let's take out the legs wide, starting with the yin pose today, and then we'll get moving in our sun salutations. But take wide legs, dragonfly. Find a sit up on a blanket. And we're going to come to an easy twist to the right side. Use both your hands. Sit tall, gently twist, relax your legs. So let your head turn back. This is a nice release for the upper back and neck as well. Legs soft and open. It's fine if your knees bend. 2 more breaths, soft. Just the right amount. Feel and exhale and release. Take a breath. Still creating this sense of stillness. Coming over to the other side, a little bit of height in the spine. Use one hand in back, one hand in front, and twist in an easy way, looking back comfortably, legs stay just open and released. One more time, breathe in deeply. Exhale and release. Take a breath. Make your way up to standing. So I noticed that I always go off to the right side to get up. So I'm going to go off the other way. So maybe Ask yourself to do it a little bit differently, just so you're mindful of your patterns and you can bring evenness into your body with practice. Let's take a little moment to arrive. And we can check in with the season, the late summer, with the earth mudra, touching your ring finger and thumb lightly together. Settle your feet into the earth. Sway a little side to side in your feet. Just let your body rock. And try a little bit of a forward and back rocking. Just very light so you don't fall down. Just a little shift. Settle into the centers of your feet, just standing tall and relaxed. Inhale from the earth to the sky, through your body. And exhale, cosmos, back to the earth, through your body. Release your hands and eyes. Saying hello to the sun, greeting the sun, honoring the sun. Inhale, reaching up, namaskar. Exhale, take your time in forward fold. Knees bend as needed, hands reach where they reach. Head towards the legs. Halfway lifting, straighten your arms and spine. Spread your hands, bend your knees, take your legs back. Notice which one goes back first. And hold your plank pose. Knees down and spine. So we do want to just firm the body, firm your torso, your legs. Press the earth and find that idea of calmness, stillness. And then breathe out, bring down your knees one at a time. And let's do a little flow from cow spine. Not too much, just a little heart forward, face forward. And then cat spine, deeper as you feel good. Flow between the two, breathing in and out. Gently find the range of motion each way. So you can get into your own pattern here. Your own inhale to lengthen your spine. Your own exhale to flex your spine. Slowly go each way one more time. Round, exhale, neutral. Do your right hip towards your right shoulder. So you shorten one side of the body, stretching out the other side. Create each pose in a way that works with your body, honors what it says. Find that place where the work feels good and breathe deeply into it. One more time, explore that lengthening. Slowly let it go. Reset your hands if you need to, come the other way. Left hip towards the left shoulder so the right side lengthens out. Just let your head follow your spine as you side flex. Breathing to release tension in the body and the mind. Let your breath relax too. Just gently move it through you. Inhale, cow spine. Exhale, downward facing dog for 5 breaths. First breath, finding your way in, refine, release your head down. Lift your hips up high, low belly towards the spine. Just let those waves of breath move through you. There's a slight energizing quality to inhale and a calming quality to exhale. Find balance. One more time. Exhale, weight back into your legs. Bend your knees deeply and look between your hands. Inhale, string your legs, step or hop forward, and halfway lift. So we stretch that inhale. Exhale when you're ready. Fold in completely. Inhale to stand, rise, reach. Exhale, relax at your heart center and settle with a free breath. Feel the energy of the body, the prana. Inhale, arms up, heart lift. Exhale, fold slowly forward. Knees bend, hands down. Half lift, wherever that is for you, the shins are lovely for half lift. Spread, take other leg back first if possible. Plank pose again. Empowered by your practice. Whole body strong and straight. Just one more breath. Bring your knees down. Bring your chest towards the ground. Let your elbows go a little bit wider than we usually do, like more traditional push-up. And work your belly down and come down to your belly. Take the arms up and down. Arms up, legs down. Reaching opposite limbs. Right arm lifts, left leg reaches. Head relaxed. Ground with your other limbs. 4. One more time, energize, strengthening your back. And relax, exhale. Breathe in, create the other side, the lifting and reaching opposite limbs. That reaching energy more important than height here. And just keeping your neck neutral. 4. Last breath. Give it energy. And when you exhale, come all the way to soft. Hands by your chest. Press forward and down to come up to your knees. Back to quarter dog. Tuck your toes, head down, arms long. Let that forehead center come to the earth that will reach. And feel a broadness, the spreading of the hands, the back of the shoulders, the whole back of the torso. Just feel those wings, the chest broad as well. And give it one more deep breath. Inhale up to cow spine. Exhale, lion's breath. Open your mouth, gaze towards your nose. Gently inhale, lengthen, look to your nose. Tuck under your toes, downward facing lion. So next time you breathe out, you can open up your mouth, make sound, release the front of your neck deeply. Exhale. And then the breath moves back through the nose for the next 4 breaths. Try to be part of the present moment, touching the earth, lifting the belly, breathing. Awareness in your body. Breathe out again. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop into halfway lift pose. Forward fold, exhale your breath. Press feet, stand up, enjoy the process, reach up. And your own exhale is ready, come on down, settle down to center. Deep, free breath. Take your hands to your pelvis and step your feet hip distance apart. Just think about your own leg bones coming up into your body. Utkatasana, bend your knees, hips down. Nice open feet, roots of the toes grounding. Upright your spine a bit and hook your right elbow underneath your left. You can do a shoulder hug here or come to eagle arms, fingers towards the sky. The hands can rest at the third eye center if you like, and hips go nice and low. Fierce pose. We're trying to back bend and squat at the same time. One more time, deep breath. Inhale, stand up, reach up your arms, shoulders down, just gently reach. And the second side, left elbow underneath. Sink down with the hips again, lifting the elbows. So it's okay if you're leaning forward more. Let's do what you can do. Trying to release the upper back. Breathe there. Open feet too. One more deep breath and try to enjoy, feel empowered, open. Exhale, and then inhale up, gently reach, shoulders down, training the shoulders off the ears. And then hands to those front hip points and come to forward fold. So I love this for the release in the upper back is binding the big toes. So bending your knees enough so you can encircle your big toes with your fingers. It's totally fine to do an elbow hold every time. So if you like, join me with this and circle your big toe inside with first two fingers. Thumb completes the circle, and then the toes come down, and your hands pull up, and they resist each other equally. Nice strength in the low belly. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, straighten your legs as you can, and fold forward. So you're pulling yourself into that forward fold with your hands. Elbows out to the side, shoulders draw into the body. Padangusthasana. Foot big toe pose. Let yourself linger in the exhales a bit. Letting the head hang free. One more time. Let's come up slightly to make space on the inhale. Exhale, go back into your forward fold. Release your hands back to your pelvis and press your feet, standing up. Exhale, relax. Stepping back to warrior A with your right leg. So square hips to the front and down. Front knee centers over the ankle. Let's take out that left arm, shoulder down. Bend your elbow, come behind your head. And take that other hand up to assist that arm. So you're trying to bring your elbow back without pressing your head. So just work with yourself. You can hold on. Let's do it one arm. A lot going on, so just scan your body, make sure everybody's okay. All connected. One more deep breath. And then inhale, straighten out your arms, straighten your leg as well. Weave your fingers behind your back, and exhale, stretch your hands and stretch your chest. Breathe in, gently lift your gaze. And breathe out, forward fold. Carefully bring your arms away from your back. So we squeeze the shoulder blades together and let weight fall through the legs. Concentration helps us have a meditative mind. Welcome the concentration. Connect with your breath. One more exhale. Inhale up, lift your heart. Release your arms and step forward, release. When you come to these pauses in between, just take a moment to stand with mindfulness. Setting the shoulders down. Shoulders over hips, over heels. And then find the pelvic center. Keep it forward as you step back. Warrior A, second side. Come into that lunge. Give yourself a moment to settle in. Refine your feet. Center your knee. Take up your right arm and then bring the shoulder down. Move your elbow. So one choice would be just let your arm work here. Just gently stretch the underside. If you'd like to assist, take your other arm and continue to work your elbow back and towards the center. We have a default gaze at the nose, so if you're not sure where you're looking, breathe again. And inhale, straighten your leg, reach your arm. Leave your fingers the other way. Inhale, stretch your chest. And I think it's almost over with the dog. I apologize. Sounds like someone bringing us a package. Increasing ferocity. One more time, deep breath. Letting yoga increase our ability to just be resilient and let things go. Come on up, stretch your chest out, and release your arms. Let's turn to wide parallel feet, turning towards the left side. Wide even feet. Look down at your big toe roots. Lift and spread your toes. And face them back down. Long spine, breathe in. Slowly fold forward so your hips go back as your head goes forward. Bent knees, arms rest, fine. Hands reach to the floor, spine lengthens forward. Have a little curiosity about folding forward with wider legs. But again, letting the space, the bones of the spine find space. Draw your shoulders gently up into your body here. So we're training them off the ears. Also, low belly flies upward. And my feet feel slightly stuck. So I'm just going to reset my feet a little bit and let them release that gripping. Inhale to half lift. And then exhale, open out to a twist to the right, anywhere in this arc of movement. Do work from a tone in the low belly. Find your own happy twist. You can always have your knees bent, so those hamstrings at the back of the legs, listen to what they say. Breathe in one more time. Breathe out when you are ready. Sweep through that arc, fold forward, long spine. Shoulders up into the body. Inhale, center your other hand and open out, second side. Find the right to mount for this side. One more time, just try to bring ease and grace. Use your exhalation to sweep through that arc and fold in. Inhale to a halfway lift, perhaps feet coming a bit closer, and breathe out. Next time you breathe in, come all the way up, roll your shoulders back and down. Sweep up your arms into star. So another good place just to relax and let your posture, your shoulders rest over your rib cage. Broad shoulders, broad chest. And next time you breathe out, come to triangle pose. Turn your right foot out from your hip and come over and down. And then inhale, look to the sky, reach up and down. We have There's different ways of balancing. But always in touch, even if we do this one every time. Be present with it. Feel the strength of your body as you stand up. So your legs are strong, torso strong. Up, turn your feet other way. When you're ready, come over and down. Tone in your low belly towards your spine. Turn your head to the sky and breathe. So the neck is gently lengthening. The whole spine lengthens and the shoulders are off the ears. Deep breath again. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lean and reach. Extended side angle pose. So just at a knee bend, enough space between the feet. And there's the leaning and reaching. Again, the shoulder draws down. So we have the freedom to turn and look towards our reaching hand. Feel the feet pressing and open. Eyes rest in the palm of the reaching hand. And let one more exhale complete that shape. Inhale energy to change sides. So really stretch out that breath. Exhale when you're ready, on into the pose. Stretching that one as well, so you have time to land. Draw your shoulder down and reach your arm. Turn your face. Bring your eyes out towards your hand. Soft gathering of the palm, that warmth, that center. The eyes still helps bring stillness to the brain. And come out one more time with your breath. And then inhale, come up. Turn your feet same way. Bring them closer. And let's prepare to stand in tree pose and figure four. So a wall for your support and comfort nearby if you like. You can always work with tree pose with your toes on the floor. So one breath, just standing tall, inhabit that space between the earth and the sky. And then accommodate this asymmetry of shifting into the left leg and turning the right leg out from the hip. So we can work right there with the toes on the floor. A sense of lifting and standing tall. Go ahead and bring your leg up if you like, your foot around your knee or up the notch at the top of your thigh. Let your hands be centering. Eyes centering, so off the nose at a specific point on the floor in front of you. Lock your eyes. If you need to start over, just try again. Try to let the legs work into each other. And just one more breath. And release, come down, or transition to figure four with me. So you can repeat tree, take a break, try again, or stay longer. Or straighten that leg, bend the bottom leg, and cross above your knee. Hands together, hips down. Careful. So just be ready to catch yourself with your hand if needed. Find a place where it feels like a nice deep release. And come on out when you feel ready. When that moment arrives. And then just a little shimmy. Let it be. And the other side. So we just do our best. And our practice is there to be supportive of whatever that is for today. Whatever the shape looks like, your concentration, your breathing is the most important thing. So setting up your second side. Gaze center off the nose to a steady spot in front on the floor. Hand center, so feel your brain come into that centered concentration. Keep that idea of tallness lifting out of your hip. And breathe again. So for the second side, a reset, stay in tree, try figure 4. Carefully lower, stretching from your hip. So one hip is strengthening a lot as we squat one leg and the other hip is stretching. A little bit more time. Or when you have had enough, come on out and just be present with your efforts. Settle. Kind of an exciting set of poses that just feel the energy settle as you land on 2 feet again. Time to come down to the ground. Reach your arms back. And then inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, reach your arms down. Walk your hands a little forward, step your legs back. Now let's come down to the belly again, your own way, hugging in the elbows. Lower down, feet together, legs together. Arms overhead, shoulders down. Inhale, draw your hands back towards you, come to seal pose. So create a little back bend, pelvis forward, rib cage lifting. Not overdoing in the low back, so make sure you lift the back of your rib cage as much as the front. Head comfortable. Legs and feet a bit active. Give it energy, one more breath. Simple looking, but pretty deep back bend. And relax. Let's roll to the right side, cradling your head. Find balance on the right side of your body. Shoulder comfortable. You can use a pillow or blanket under your head as well. Then bend your top knee. Bring your foot to your top hand. Do an overhand grip or underhand. You can choose, see what feels best. And then just let your front body release open. So your foot rests into your hand. We'll start with that. So it's like a half bow. So there's space. We're not drawing the heel to the hip. Just letting the foot press away from the hip into the hand. We tend to have tightness and shortness at the front of the chest and shoulder, where the shoulder comes into the chest. Just let that area gently lengthen. Breath slowing down, grounded, feel the earth. Next time you breathe out, now let the hand reach the heel towards the hip. Stop where you need to stop. Listen to your shoulder, listen to your knee. Just see about stretching the front of your thigh a bit more. Try to create a little something nice there. Continue to relax your head. Inhale for 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. Last one. And release your leg and come to the other side of your body. Rolling through center, support your head, find balance. Just really try to relax your head and shoulder. Lightly tone your belly to your spine to support your side balance. And reach down, taking that overhand grip of the foot or the underhand. Do the same on both sides though, and then let your foot press into your hand a little bit. So we create some back bending, pelvis forward, ribs lift. Awareness first at the place where your chest and shoulder come together in the front. Letting that space open gently. Beginning our finishing work of our practice. Let yourself really get into the settling, grounding. And back bends can be rather energizing, but this one feels pretty calming in this moment. Now let's bring the heel towards the hip a little bit or a lot, and just bring openness across the front of your thigh and hip. Soft. As you relax, consider the idea of a deep breath. Just take away all preconceived ideas, and what does a deep breath feel like right now for you? And just let one more feel complete. And then return back to your belly center. Hands by your chest, cobra lengthen. So strengthen your back muscles, lifting your chest and head. Exhale, head down, lift your feet and legs. Inhale, lift both for a moment, legs and hands and head. And exhale, relax. Press forward and down. And come back to child's pose. Perhaps the wide-knee child pose. And we can add that threading the needle shape. Taking a yin style child's pose revolved. I like to take that arm that's not threading and use it for head support here. It's okay if you have your hips higher, more like the tabletop that we do sometimes. So release all efforts, muscles soft. Feel your breath. Feel your body. And just letting your brain be resting upon those things. Finish the breath on this side. Changing to the other side. Enjoy the process. If you need to come up and release your knees for a moment, you can give yourself a little lift up. The threading the needle can be optional. You can customize it. Just something positive, just resting in child's pose in the center, any way you like. But do try to do both sides if you did the other side twisted. See if you can refine anything to make yourself more comfortable. What's a deep breath feel like in this pose right now? You define it. Just a nice breath. Plenty of time, plenty of space. And just a little bit longer. Relax. And release. And then release the pose. Transition to your back. So you have the option of coming out to upward dog. It's nice to release the legs. Flip over your feet. Establish that downward dog. Keep your hips high and your arms straight. Feet come forward, cross your ankles, and release your legs through. Let's come out to Janushirasana with the right knee folding in and lengthening out over that left leg to any degree. Let your head rest downward here. And even when we're reaching forward with everything here, the shoulders are drawing back. The low belly draws back. I think that most of us have heard that yoga meaning union. There are lots of unions of opposites. Relax as much as you can, gently going forward, going back. Soft and present. Deeply breathe. One more time. Take your time with it. Just be where you are. Release slowly, rising up, drawing back your hands. Lean back in balance for a moment on your sacrum. Sit up tall. And then switch out to the other side. Folding in one leg, stretching out the other. And sliding your hands forward, easing yourself out over that leg. Head down. Wherever it feels positive for your body. Knees can bend when you're forward folding. Not overly stretching any one place, but keeping a gentle lengthening throughout the muscles. Relax for another set of breaths, really just releasing into the calmness of the pose. Breathing one more time. Observe your pauses, the transitions between the inhale and the exhale. There's a pause, and then when inhale comes, slide back up and return upright and lie down. Find centered spine on your back, cactus arms. Gently lengthen your neck, so bring your chin a little bit towards your chest so the neck lengthens in the back. Feel the center of your skull. Connect the center of the back of your skull with your tailbone. Just trace down the spine, that bony center, that main river of energy inside. And then coming to a figure four shape, so bring your arms down, reach up your right leg, flex your foot a bit, hip out to the side, knee out to the side, cross your foot, and relax your knee away from you. Trying this as a bridge pose today, so if that is uncomfortable to lift up, you can stay like this on the ground. So I'm going to bring in my bottom foot nice and close for power. And then on an inhale, really press into that foot to lift up your hips. Trying to level your pelvis. It's okay, it's normal for that to be hard. So just try for it. Let your head slide away from your hips if you need more space. 2 more strong breaths. Really press your foot. Relax your knee away. Exhale, release down. Cross your knees more and bring your legs in. So do that to your own comfort. So I need to do mine a little bit modified on the side. So just accommodate your own hips and maybe just deepen by bringing them towards you a little bit. Some bodies like them really close, so just let your body be at that right place. Fourth breath, stretch it out. One more time. Bring down your foot and carefully uncross. Turn your toes out. Bring both legs over to the right side. Bring both knees to the right towards the floor. And turn your head away. Just letting the hips relax, open. Let yourself relax. Slide your top hand in front of your heart center. Rest your eyes. Feel that breath stretch out as you relax and rest. And just one more time. Soften your feet a bit. And then return to center. Second side. And press in the back of your skull. Lift your chest and then resettle your shoulder blades nice and down off your ears. Figure 4, second side. Out to the side with the hip and knee. Bend your knee, rest your ankle. Keeping that a little bit bright and keeping the knee resting away to begin with. So stay down or lift up. Try to level the pelvis. Press that resting foot. Foot on the floor, I mean. Welcome strength. Give it one more breath. Energize, lift more. And then carefully, slowly come down. All the way down. And then a further cross of the legs. Perhaps drawing in towards you. Take care of this side of your body. Just the right amount. So no pain. Just mindfulness. Awareness in the hips, all the muscles supporting. The weight of the torso falls into the pelvis and then down into the legs, through the hips. Hard working, hip gratitude. And let's let the legs come down. Uncross, turn your feet out, and this time let both knees go over towards the left side. And let yourself have an easy twist to the right with your head and your hand on your heart. So there's an open feeling in the front of the hips, especially the top. Releasing the body with mindfulness. So we have the breath, presence, taking the time, knowing that this time to heal and strengthen your nervous system, release stress. It's important for wellness. Very relaxed. One more big breath. Return back to center. Happy baby pose for a moment, or feet together, knees apart. So you could do Supta Baddha Konasana here, or happy baby. What's your favorite, or a little bit of both? Several more breaths, so you can mix it up a little bit if you like. Two more breaths. Last one. Bring your knees together. So consider taking rest with me today with the knees bent and the legs resting on your chair or your prop. Or I'm going to use my bed. If not, just stretch out and let your legs be long. So if you have something, if you have a chair or a ball or something where you can lie down carefully and let your bent knees rest upon that place. Take time to center your spine and bend your knees enough so your knees are about over your hips. And just make sure that feels okay. And relax and release. Begin just falling back into rest and stillness. So what this position does with the hips is it really takes the weight off the hips. It really releases, it unloads the hip joint so that they're very able to very much relax here. And so if you like this variation, you can use it for legs up the wall or shoulder stand time or Shavasana time. Today, Shavasana time. So let yourself rest open. There's a heaviness of the back body resting against the earth, feeling those bones settling down. An energetic lightness to the body as well. Just tracing around you with your mind, feeling the energy. Maybe a little pulsing of energy in the brain as it receives all of the good circulation and blood flow. The deep breathing, let the brain relax, taking in all those benefits. Let the breath be natural. Just let it do what it wants to do right now. And part of your awareness, so connected with breathing, helps you stay. Swallow to release your throat. Inhale, draw a nice duration of inhale. Just let that be your own deep inhale. What does that feel like right now? Your own exhale to match. A careful transition, maybe to the less common side where you don't normally go, just to build our ability to be nimble and equal in both directions. Sitting up, take your time, come back to your easy seat. Feel a lifting at your heart center. Calm and relaxed, energy flowing. Grounded. Pure being, pure awareness. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. Always welcome questions and requests, and I hope